Ooh. You and I are gonna have a little chat. You and I are gonna have a little talk because if you clicked on this video, that means you're struggling with your faith. So sit down. I said sit down. Scooch in close. Get yourself a water. And we're gonna have a little chat because we need to talk. Hi guys, I'm Genevieve Laster. Welcome back to my channel. And if you clicked on this video, then obviously you're struggling with your faith. And guess what? Honey, you're not alone. Like literally everybody struggles with their faith. Everyone struggles with their faith. Like it's not just, something that only a couple people struggle with, or it's like a rare thing. Gross. We all struggle with our faith. So let me start out by saying that like you are not alone, because we all struggle. In fact, I made a video on doubting because literally in the Bible, there's a disciple of Jesus himself that literally doubted. Also, the disciples, all of them as a whole, all the time, like were literally with Jesus. Jesus would do something and they'd be like, oh, surely you are the Son of God. And it's like, didn't you already know that? Like, you've literally been walking with Jesus. Like, what the heck? Point one, doubting is normal. That's why God put it in the Bible. We doubt about a lot of stuff, and our faith is one of the things that we doubt about. The devil is wanting to take your faith constantly. The devil doesn't want you to believe in Jesus. He wants you to turn away from God and choose your own ways. And so what a smart tactic he would use to give you doubt. Like, doubt is so strong, but if you let doubt control you, then it could take you away from what God has planned for you. So think about that for a second. Like, let's say you're, walking around and you see somebody and God tells you like that you should pray for that person, but you have doubts about that. Imagine your prayer could have changed that person's life, but you doubted. Doubt is a powerful thing, and it's scary because it works so well. But what we gotta do is we gotta combat that with prayer, and combat it with taking our doubts and giving it to God. Like, you need to give your doubts to God, because there's no way you're going to be able to get over them by yourself. You need God. You need God to literally just take the doubts from you. And sometimes he won't. Sometimes it could be your thorn. Like Peter had a thorn, and he said that in his weakness, God made him strong. So maybe in your season of doubting, God is making you strong, and God is showing you that, hey, you can trust me. And so God can use your doubt. Just because you're in a season of doubt doesn't mean that God still can't use you. I always say that a season never goes to waste, because like every season you go through, God has a reason for it. Even if you don't see it, you might not see it now, you might not see it in 10 years, you might never see the reason, but God has a reason. Also, God can take bad situations and turn them around. He works all things for the good of those who love him. Think about that for a second. That this season of doubting that you're in might be something that's making you stronger and also bringing you closer to God. Because the more you trust God, even in your doubting, the more you get close to him and the less you doubt. So it's kind of like a cycle. Like if you doubt and keep doubting and you don't do anything about it, then you're going to get less and less close to God. And that's what the enemy wants for you. But if you, in your doubting, even though you're doubting, oh, there's a squirrel. He's staring at me. Even though you're doubting, you trust God, then that means that you'll grow closer and closer to God. Your relationship with him will ultimately get stronger, because in your season of doubt, you trusted God, which is a commendable thing to do. And I know that you're doing that right now because you clicked on this video. If you clicked on this video, you want to still trust God, and you want to find a way to feel better, And so I commend you for that. And God sees that you're trying. God knows your heart. So even though you're doubting, even though you have thoughts of doubt, God knows your heart, and he knows that you want to not doubt him. God knows that you want to have full trust in him. But God also knows that we have doubt in our heart, and he doesn't hate us for it. He doesn't even look down on us for it. God wants to be with you even in your doubt. And so all you have to do is reach out for him and he will be there. Because even in your doubt, God is with you. God does not leave you when you start feeling doubtful. God is always with you no matter what. And especially when you're in hard times. So just know that God is not mad at you. God did not leave you. And God is not upset at you that you are feeling doubt, because he understands. God literally came down as Jesus and he felt doubt. He felt all the emotions. And so he knows us and he knows our hearts and he knows that you are trying to get closer to him and he's proud of you for trying to get closer to him. So I really hope that this video was a little bit helpful, because I don't have all of the answers to help you fix your doubt. That's something you're going to have to talk to God about. But all I know is that if you continue to trust God, even in your doubting, and you turn to him and not other things, then I know that you will get closer to God even through your doubting, and that maybe that will help you to work through your doubt. But truly, you need to ask God. You need to go to him one-on-one. Be like, God, how do you want me to get rid of this doubt? Like, you need to give it to him, but what else does God want you to do? So you got to ask him that, because I don't have all the answers for you. I hope this video helped you, because doubting is normal. Doubting is something that happens to us all. And so don't feel ashamed of your doubt. Don't think that God is mad at you, because he is still with you in your doubt. And just know that whenever you give your doubt to God, and even in your doubting, you trust in God, then you are ultimately getting closer to him, and that season is not going to waste. Even in the seasons that might feel like a waste, God is still using you. So know that you're not alone, that everyone doubts. Comment anything down below that you want to add or any questions you have, and I will answer them to the best of my capabilities. I love you so much, and so does God. Bye.